I am waiting for a good death. If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived. Indeed, one should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you? Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see.
I hate to break it to you, but there isn't a scrap of evidence left in the mines.
Your visit here would be tolerated. What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear. Remember, we're watching you.
You haven't seen Cresius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cresius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink. Thanks for saving me the trip. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Take a look. tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
If you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask. I might have what you need. I should mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen? Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself. I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark. That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Careful with those net. They may look tame, but they can seriously hurt when they're threatened.
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods? Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with. The Dunmer have been growing food in the Ashlands for thousands of years. It was born out of the necessity to survive in the harsh climate of our homeland. And now, with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain, it's more important than ever. No, only the Telvanni have the ability to weave living growth from the ash. This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of patience. If you've got something to sell, I'm willing to buy. Why don't we see what kind of deal we can make? Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes? Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here. His drinks are outstanding. Thanks. Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim. Ah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock. And when they do, I'll be at the top of their list. The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it. Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item. It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point, a kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them. They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here, and I'll pay you for them. See for yourself. The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
There's nothing finer than Dark Elf Sujama. Like nectar it is. May the wind be at your back, friend.
The Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome here. Get that vile liquid away from me. Non-believers are never welcome here.
You can go where you please, but I'd stay inside the bulwark if I were you.
If it wasn't for the bulwark, we'd be
I work for Mogrul. You got a problem, you talk to him. Mogrul doesn't lend coin to outlanders.
I'll give you this warning.
Look somewhere
Take
else.
that swill and pour it down a well. All right, then.
Teldrin Sero, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
Welcome to the retching net. Sorry. Gildus won't allow me to drink while I'm working at Vanetch. Until next time.
Tell my father if he wants to speak to me, he should do it in person.
It's not from your father. It's from Captain Velith.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Gildis. Please, tell me, what did he say?
He said he'll meet you where you met for the first time. He said you'd know what it means.
I do. Thank you. Miserable. Just miserable. At least my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Gildis I appreciate it. Keep yourself safe. Solstheim's still a dangerous place.
Always a pleasure to watch when a man like you walks by. Well, tell Geldis that Miri says she really appreciates it. And don't stay away for too long.
Vendel Severin. A pleasure to meet you, Serial. Always glad. Not today. Too many things on my mind. Pleasant journey, Serial.
Put it on my account. I said to put it on my account, and that's the end of it. Understand?
We meet again, Serial.
As the wife to the second counselor. Oh, how kind. Thank Gelders for me, won't you? My husband is second counselor. So
Your visit... What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear.
I'd be on the
Remember,
first ship off this island if I had the coin. What? Yes?
Guama egg stew. You can have them for free.
It's a deal.
We've got our eyes on you.
Can I help you?
Anything on behalf of House Redorin and as Councillor of Raven Rock, I bid you welcome. Good old Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up, and our eyesight hazy. Thank you. Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway. Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skal Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and Reeklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this. It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago. Now, we're barely holding out here. Without the mine, Raven Rock doesn't feel like it can last much longer. You've never heard of House Redorin? We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the Council, the ruling body of Morrowind. This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Indoril, Sadras, and Redorin. Well, of course, with 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory. Yes, I imagine it would to someone not of our people. If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library. My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
What? Never seen a veteran guard before? If you intend to wander Solstein, you do so at your own risk.
If you need a ride back to the mainland.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Always a pleasure to watch when a man like you walks by.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest suit. Perfect! All that's left now is to go ahead and wait for the patrons to come in. As promised, here's a little something for yourself. Let's sate that appetite, Watch yourself out there. Looks like an ash storm might be brewing.
Glover Mallory is a wonder with a hammer and anvil. He mended my arm like an old friend.
He draws near. The idle mind sleeps.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Cretius, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed. My apologies for Cretius's ravings. That foolish old man thinks he's 30 years younger than he is. He's going to get himself killed traipsing around the mine. He's convinced himself that there's some sort of conspiracy involving the East Empire Company and the mine's closure. We came across some old letters that belonged to his great-grandfather in our house, and he believes every word written in them. Cretius's great-grandfather worked for the East Empire Company. The letters mention some sort of discovery he was sent to investigate. There's really nothing remarkable in the letters. I don't know what he's so excited about. Gratian Corellius. He was an explorer for the East Empire Company. They'd send him all over Tamriel when they had difficulties in a mining operation. Poor man. Can you imagine doing all that dangerous work just to end up dying at your own doorstep? There was a horrible accident, and he was killed when one of the tunnels collapsed. They were never even able to go down there and recover the body. The East Empire Company sealed that section off to prevent any more tragedies.